Thinking you are average is the most dangerous cage you can build. In a dusty town near a riverbank lived a man named Ishan. He had spent most of his life feeling smaller than everyone else. Not weaker, not poorer, just less handsome, less impressive, less worth listening to. Whenever he entered a room, he assumed others were better, smarter, more confident, chosen. One morning, exhausted by his own thoughts, he left town and traveled into the mountains, hoping the silence might calm his mind. Cold wind, stone paths, clouds sliding past jagged peaks. Near a narrow trail, something strange stopped him. A massive black bird sat inside a metal cage. Its wings were wide, its talons curved, its eyes sharp and restless. It didn't belong behind bars. What confused him most, the cage door was slightly open. Not broken, not forced, just open. "Why aren't you flying?" Ishan whispered. The bird didn't even blink. Uneasy, Ishan lingered for a moment, then forced himself to continue down the trail, glancing back once before disappearing around the bend. The next day, curiosity dragged him back to the same trail. The bird was still there, still sitting, still free to leave. He knelt and nudged the door wider. Metal creaked in the thin air. Cold air rushed into the cage. The bird lifted its head, stepped forward. Wind stirred its feathers. Its wings twitched. Then it walked back into the cage. Ishan froze. Footsteps crunched on gravel behind him. Slow, deliberate. He turned. An old man stood a few meters away, leaning on a wooden stick, watching the bird the way someone watches an old wound. "It's always been in that cage," the man said quietly. "Maybe since it was born." Ishan frowned. "It's never stepped out?" The man shook his head. "Not once." He took a few slow steps closer. "I bring it water sometimes, and grain. Others do too. When they pass." Ishan looked back at the open door. "Why doesn't it go?" The old man exhaled and said, "A group once came here with the bird to free it. They opened the cage completely. Clapped, shouted, waited all day, but it never left. When they grew tired, they walked away. And after that, it stopped trying." Ishan swallowed. "So if no one feeds it?" The man nodded. "It won't search. It won't hunt. It won't test the wind. It will starve. Because its body is free," he tapped his temple, "but its mind is still locked." The words landed heavy. Ishan stared at the iron bars, then at the empty sky above the cliffs. Every mirror he avoided flashed in his head. Every opportunity he declined. Every dream he buried before someone else could. Average, invisible, not enough. He had built a cage, too. Not from metal, but from belief. The sun slid lower, painting the peaks gold. Ishan stood there longer than he planned. The bird watched the open sky, still didn't move. But this time, Ishan did. He turned back down the trail, straightened his shoulders, walked as if something inside him had quietly unlocked. The mountains didn't trap the bird. The cage didn't trap the bird. Its own certainty did. And Ishan realized something most people never do. Most prisons don't have bars. They have thoughts.